Good evening. I'm the Leader of Opposition Rebuttal on the topic the United States federal government should make voting online an option in all general elections by 2024. While I believe that we are winning today's debate, I'd like to give an overview as to why we are winning. We are beating the affirmative's harms, reminded that we only need one to win the debate. I will get into depth about this in a second, but firstly, they don't explain or have an answer as to how they will create the online voting system that they are speaking about, much less how it will be implemented. They beat around the bush on this and seems as if they don't have a clear idea as to how this is going to be impacting the other forms of voting that we already have. Going back into why we are beating them on harms, their first harms was that people are at risk of dying in car accidents on their way to polling places, which we already covered on that there are other forms of transportation as well as the option of mail-in voting. We also have them beat on their second harms that queues at polling places spread diseases, since the data that they used for this harms turned out to be inconclusive, and there could have been other reasons as to why the people got the sickness. With their final harms being that the system we have right now prevents people from voting, despite there being different methods of voting currently and millions of people voting in each election. We know that the PMR will try and make it seem as if they have us beaten, but it is quite the opposite, as they did not lay their foundation strong enough for us to not break it down. If the plan were to pass, everyone would be affected, including people who don't even live in the United States, as our politics impact the world. There is no reason to try to pass such an expensive plan when those funds could be used to support us differently. It's disheartening to think that your hard-earned money will be going to creating a website that will most likely crash upon release, when there are already perfectly good ways of voting. Remember that all American people will suffer the consequences of this plan. I'd like to leave you with that thought, and thank you.